The Grizzlies still beat the Lakers 103-93 by 10. That evens this series up at 1 game apiece. Now, Dillon Brooks and LeBron, they were seen chatting back and forth during the game. Afterwards, of course, Brooks was asked about the encounter. Take a listen.
I poke bears. I don't respect no one until they come and give me 40. I don't care he's old. You know what I mean? I was waiting for that. I was expecting him to do that game 4, game 5. He's not at the same level as he was when he was on Cleveland, when he won championships, Miami. You know, I wish I got to see that. You know what I mean? It would have been a harder task. But, you know, I'm playing with what I got, you know. So, you know, just wear and tear on him throughout a 7-game series and see if he can take it.
Woo! All right, he likes poking bears, and he thinks LeBron's old. Shannon, is Dillon Brooks in LeBron's head?
No. If LeBron averages, let's just say he averages 28, 12, and 3 for an entire season, LeBron is probably going to be first-team All-NBA. Shoots 50%, average 28, 12, and 3. I mean, so why wasn't he in his head on Sunday? LeBron had a worse game. Everybody always talk about they in somebody's head the moment they win the game. But when you lose, you wasn't in his head when he lost. Just when he won. He's adopted the role. He says, my game won't warrant you talking about me, Skip Bayless. I need you to talk about something that I said. I said LeBron James, the league's all-time leading scorer, is old. You talked about what I had on coming to the game. I wore overalls and cowboy boots one day. I had my hair slicked down like I'm Cat Williams. So we talk about ancillary. We don't talk about the real deal.
No.
Oh, man, you see Dillon Brooks' handles? Man, that joke can finish at the rim. He can shoot the ball like Steph. Oh, he got handles like Kyrie, finish with either hand. We never say that.
Yep.
He know he got Googled and clicked on last night more when he said what he said about LeBron than everything that he's accomplished on the court, be it high school, college, or NBA, about what that one thing. He understands that.
Yep.
I got to get talked about. My game won't warrant you talking about me. So what can I get you to talk about? Man, you heard what Dillon Brooks said about LeBron? Man, he said LeBron, oh. Man, you see what Dillon Brooks had on? Man, stop. Look, Dillon, just hope and pray you have a career as half as long as LeBron. Hope and pray you live. The objective as you start to get older, ask anybody that's in their 30s, that's in their 40s or 50s or 60s, and you see that you have a different outlook than when you're 24. You say things, because I remember saying the same thing, oh, that he old, she old.
Yeah.
And then start to realize, hell, part of the objective is to get old.
Yeah.
You appreciate things a lot more. You don't appreciate things when you're young, Skip, because you think you're going to live forever.
Yep, you do.
But as you start to get older, you see things like, whoo, thank you, Lord, for letting me see another day.
All true except your conclusion, your takeaway. Last night, Dillon Brooks got in LeBron's head, and I could not believe it. I was so disappointed.
Can I ask you one question?
All-time greatest scorer. Go ahead.
You covered Jordan.
Yes.
Jordan never responded to anybody on the court when they started chirping to him. Did Kobe ever respond to anybody when they started chirping to him? A simple yes or a simple no?
It was rare that anybody started ever
Yes,
chirping
Skip,
at
no.
Michael.
Skip, you can go back and pull footage. People challenge Jordan. People challenge Kobe.
They didn't live to tell about it because death and destruction were about to be wreaked upon them. Jordan just made up spats and beefs with people just so he could go nuclear on them.
Yeah.
My point is, if anyone had ever dared to speak about Michael Jordan in the middle of a playoff series, we're still early in the playoff series. If anybody had ever dared, nobody ever did this to Jordan, where Dillon Brooks went scorched earth. He just pulled out every stop. He had no respect. He had no honor. He just let him have it.
Skip, the man is in year 20. What do you think people was doing to Jordan when he was at Washington? You remember Kobe dropped 55 on a double nickel, about to be my age, on his head.
Okay, but I'm dealing with LeBron at the back end of his prime. He is still, I've been watching him score 35 points a game.
Yes.
I saw him score 28 last night. I'm just saying I could not believe he stooped at that moment, 8:10 left in the third quarter, when he made that shot. If we could see it once again, it was a sweet shot. It was the same shot he made to pass Kareem. And he does it on Dillon Brooks. He wasn't always guarding LeBron the whole night, but he swishes it and goes up the floor, and he's given him...
No, he didn't say anything. He's just looking at it, Skip.
Okay,
he didn't
but
say
now
anything.
he's talking. Now he's talking. And Dillon Brooks is loving it, literally clapping back at him, because he knows he got his, so to speak, goat. He got under his skin. What is the most effective part of Dillon Brooks' game? Seriously, the most effective part is psychological warfare.
It's the only part of his game. He ain't got no game.
Psychological warfare. Again, Draymond dismissed him on his recent podcast as a clown. You don't build no dynasties on clowns. I agree with that. He is clownish, so can Draymond be clownish, but Draymond's got a bunch of rings to show for it, right?
And all-stars and all NBA.
He's got all kinds of stuff to show for it. So it's not even close, because Dillon Brooks does not belong in the same breath with Draymond, or especially LeBron, Raymond James, right?
Right.
Yeah, LeBron let him get under his skin enough that he thought he had to put him in his place verbally, and that's when he's clapping gleefully, like, I got him, I poked the bear, and the bear tried to come back at me. And all Dillon Brooks has to say, scoreboard.
Right.
It's a 14-point game at that point. If LeBron had made that shot to go up 14, I'm good with it.
Okay, but let me ask you a question. Yeah. So where was the point at the scoreboard on Sunday? Why wasn't any?
He didn't speak. He didn't peep.
But Skip, the objective is like when you talk and you talking to somebody. I ain't got no problem with nobody talking, because I talk all the time.
Yeah.
I had more mouth than a poor hog had rump.
Okay, but you were winning football games. You went to three Super Bowls and you won all three of them.
But Skip, I had a game.
Mm-hmm.
I had game.
This kid's got no game. All he's got is Dillon the villain. So that's all he's got. He can be a wrestling heel, as you said. That's all he is.
Yes.
He can't shoot a lick.
No. Skip, he was 5 of 14, 2 of 6.
Yeah, it's like, remember what Russ once said of Pat Bev? He's tricking y'all. Okay, he's tricking. So is this kid. He's just tricking y'all on defense. I don't see it.
If he had if he had that Joel Embiid game, 20 or 25, I ain't got no. Hey, it's your moment, bro. Clown.
Okay.
Bro, you 5 of 14.
Okay. So LeBron doesn't have to recognize his existence, because the door got open post-game for, boy, I think Dillon Brooks is looking like, meaty people, come over here, because he was ready to spill.
Of course.
Right? He is like Draymond stomped on Sabonis. He verbally stomped on a legendary player.
Right.
And it's pretty shameful what he did. Seriously, it's kind of pathetic.
But Skip, that's how he's going to get noticed.
I know, I got it.
Skip, nobody talk about no 14-point performance.
So he says, this is after the game, Dillon Brooks says that he said to LeBron at that flashpoint moment that we said, he said, oh, you finally want to talk now. He says, I was expecting for you to wait until game 4 or 5 to do this, but now you want to talk. And he said, then we started getting into conversation. I just let him know that you can't take me one-on-one. You haven't. You go look at the film. He doesn't really take me one-on-one until that moment, except he's talking about that moment when he made the follow.
Right.
Okay. What? Dillon Brooks reminds me, back in the day when I'd play some park basketball, there was always this one clown at the park who somehow kept working up into games, and he would just get destroyed, and he's still giving people the business. And you're like, well, what are you doing?
Bro, stop talking. You get killed.
Because he's delusional. And he just, his mouth is just sputtering nonsense.
Right.
And wait, you're getting lit up.
Right.
Oh, he's got no shame. He's delusional. He's trying to talk his way into some kind of respect.
Right.
Well, that's Dillon Brooks. He's just talking, and LeBron recognizes his existence, and here we go. And LeBron actually gave him a post-game platform with that moment right there, and he ran with it. And then he's saying, let me get to this. Okay. He says, the wear and tear on LeBron's body throughout a 7-game series, I want to see if he can take it, see if he wants to play the one-on-one battle, or if he wants to just go out on the sidelines to shoot the basketball. Well, last night he could gloat because LeBron tried 8 3-point shots and missed 7 of them.
Right.
It's no good. It's advantage Dillon the villain.
He let him off the hook.
He let him off the hook. Every time he let him off the hook, LeBron shot 4 total free throws. he can destroy Dillon Brooks. Dillon Brooks is not big enough or quick enough to deal with him. Listen, Dillon Brooks is fairly, he's 6'7", 225.
Right.
LeBron's 6'9", 260. I don't see much quickness in Dillon Brooks.
No.
I see like fake tenacity, like he's tricking y'all.
Yeah.
And yet every time I saw LeBron put his head down and go, he would gain the advantage immediately.
Right.
He could get a step on him whenever he wanted to. So to your point, man, if LeBron had just posted him up early, he would have fouled him out. He would have shot 12, 14, 16 free throws. He probably would have made, I don't know, 12 or 14 of the 16 free throws.
Right.
It's how you do damage. It's how you shut him up. It's how you shut the crowd up.
Right.
And yet,
And shut them up.
yeah, to me, LeBron played into Dillon Brooks' hands.
Yeah.
He did.
The Lakers did, because they shot too many. I mean, look, AD didn't have it going, Skip. Like you said, maybe a Triple J bothered him because he missed some shots last night that he normally make.
Yeah.
That were point blank.
Yeah.
Guys were missing shots, and they started settling, and the ball wasn't going in. It's like somebody had a lid on the rim, and the shots weren't falling in, and the Lakers weren't where they needed to be engaged defensively, and Memphis got some easy shots. And so that's, Skip, we know how it is. Guys start talking, you start winning, they start chirping. They were quiet as, like I said, Sunday, they were quiet as church mice.
They were. That's who they are.
Yes.
Okay, so the other line that he said last night was, I don't respect no one until they come and give me 40. Well, he gave you 28,
Right.
and he's been giving you 30-something every time you faced him. Okay, so back to Michael Jordan. If anybody had dared say that, Jordan's going to give you 50 the next time because that's just the way he's put together. But it's difficult because this is psychological warfare. Jordan could channel, he could focus his emotion on eye on the prize.
Right.
So he wouldn't try too hard. He tried just hard enough to destroy you.
Right.
Because there are times if you let your anger run away with you, then you start trying too hard and you play out of control.
Well, and I think the thing is, Jordan did a lot of this in the regular season because LeBradford Smith dropped 36 on him one night in the game, and then they played back-to-back, and Jordan got 35 at the half.
Yes, 35 at the half.
So he was just letting him know, hey, y'all really think LeBradford Smith like that, right? Okay. Let me show you.
Michael, again, in his prime, I'm talking about Chicago Michael, not Washington Michael.
Yeah.
But even 1998, Last Dance Michael.
Right.